Hello, and welcome to the Foodbank of Santa Barbara County's Food Safety Training. Thank you for choosing to partner with the Foodbank in our mission to end hunger and transform the health of our county through good nutrition. As a volunteer, our main goal when handling food is to reduce the risk of foodborne illness. So, here are the basics. First, practice good personal hygiene. This includes showering regularly, wearing clean clothes, staying away from preparing or serving food when sick, and the most important thing, proper hand washing. It may seem like a no-brainer, but let's refresh our memory on how to properly wash our hands. First, wet your hands under running water. Apply soap, scrub for 20 seconds, rinse, and dry your hands with a clean paper towel or hand dryer. There are three main types of food contaminants: biological, such as bacteria that spoils food; chemical, such as pesticide residue; and physical, such as finding jewelry or hair in your food, and nobody wants that. Let's focus now on the biological contaminants, which can be controlled by remembering this acronym: FAT-TOM. Food, acidity, temperature, time, oxygen, and moisture. Bacteria thrive in these conditions, so it is important for us to reduce the exposure to prevent unwanted bacterial growth. Here are some ways we can do that. There is a temperature range between 41 and 135 degrees Fahrenheit called the danger zone, where bacteria grow rapidly. So remember, keep hot foods hot and cold foods cold. Food can typically stay in the danger zone for up to 4 hours. But it is good practice to reheat or refrigerate any prepared food as soon as possible. If you are preparing frozen meat for a recipe, there are 3 safe and acceptable ways to thaw the meat: in a sink under cold running water, in the refrigerator overnight, or as part of the cooking process. Do not let the meat thaw on the counter, or bacteria may grow and make the food unsafe. Now let's talk a little bit about cross-contamination and how to avoid it. First, remember to wash your hands frequently using the technique we discussed earlier. Also, make sure your cooking equipment is clean before you start using it. Next, use different cutting boards for different foods. For example, have one cutting board for preparing raw meats and another cutting board for preparing ready-to-eat foods such as salad ingredients. Remember to never put cooked meats back in the container they are marinating in, unless the marinade is also cooked. Once you're finished cooking, thoroughly wash all equipment and surfaces in hot soapy water. Once dry, spray with sanitizer and you're done. Now, we've gone over quite a bit of information, so let's review the key points. Practice good personal hygiene. Keep food out of the danger zone as much as possible. And avoid cross-contamination by following basic sanitary guidelines. Now it's time for you to get cooking. Thank you for partnering with the Food Bank of Santa Barbara County, and we look forward to seeing you put your food safety knowledge into practice.